Now we are going to see how to use a table of values to investigate the behavior of a function at a given point. So in order to do that, we are going to use Maple. So especially Maple has a built-in spreadsheet. So we use that to create a table of values, and that way we can estimate the value of the limit at a given point. So therefore let us start by example. So let us consider f of x to be a function defined as sine of x over x. So we are going to investigate this function at the point x is equal to 0. As you can see, f of 0 is not defined. It is division by 0, which is dangerous. So therefore we are going to create a table of values near 0 and see what happens to the value of the function when you get closer to 0 from left and right. So for this purpose, we are going to use a spreadsheet. So for this, we have to first insert the spreadsheet in our worksheet. So this will give us the spreadsheet. So now we create the table. So we need the x column, the y column, which is f. So then we give specific values for the x values. So therefore 0.1. And to fill the remaining one, instead of typing, we can do as follows. For example, in order to generate the numbers 0.1, 0.01, 0.001. So one can do by dividing the previous cell by 10. So therefore, what we can do is we can divide cell A2 by 10. This will give us 0.01. So therefore, we can fill the remaining cells by using this option. So fill down. So this will use the formula. It will generate the formula. For example, it says this one, you see, cell A3 divided by 10. So it uses the formula that we gave there in the third row to generate all the numbers. And similarly, now here we are going to compute the value of the function f at tilde a2. Then we can now fill the remaining one by using this formula. Maple automatically generate all the values. So therefore, this is it. So now, since by default Maple use the first 4 decimal digits, so this may not be enough. So therefore, we have to adjust or change the properties, the default properties. So therefore, I'm going to do that. So we highlight all of them, then right click and properties. So it use symbolic. We want numerical and floating point, and do the calculation with 20 digits and display like the first 6 digits. You can do whatever you like. So therefore, at least this is better. So therefore, as you get closer to 0 from the right side of 0, the value of the function is approximate. These are approximate values, approximately 1. So therefore, this appears, the limit appears to be, the right hand limit appears to be 1. And similarly, we can do also the left side here. But if you observe this function f of x, it is an even function, so therefore we expect the same property on the left side. So therefore, let us do it anyway, assuming that we don't know f is even. So therefore, I'll do that. 0.1. Then this will be tilde d2 divided divided by 10. Then we fill the remaining one. And similarly, we compute f at D2. Then we fill the remaining one. So as we did the previous one, I think we have to adjust the decimal approximation. So therefore we can do it by using changing the properties here. Floating point 26 decimal place. So as you can see, if you approach x is equal to 0 from the left side, also we'll have approximately the same values. So from this we conclude that the limiting value of the function at the point 0 is 1. So of course we should always confirm our answer using graphical method. You should sketch the graph and see what happens, but this is what we can do numerically basically. And the advantage of this is we can change the functions that we want to explore just there, and we can easily modify this. For example, we want to study the behavior of this function near 0, for example. So all what we have to do is just execute this worksheet again. So in order to do that, we can go to spreadsheet, then evaluate all. Then it will change everything. So as you can see, as x approaches 0 from the right side, it appears that the limiting value is 0. And similarly on this side, also as you approach x from the left side, the value of f gets closer and closer to 0. So therefore it appears that the limiting value is 0. So this is the way one can use Maple to create table of values and investigate the behavior of the function at a given point. So next we are going to use algebra how to compute a given limit.